Hello, and welcome back to Exile 3. We're here at the Monastery of Madness on this island here. Let's look at the sign. Monastery of the Sacred Taekwon Leap Fighting Martial Art Organization. Well, we use our key, the key we bought, to enter the monastery, and we hear chanting and vigorous exercise. We see signs of constant combat. What do you think the odds are we're going to have to fight these guys? Someone shouts an alarm. A bunch of monks appear and they shout, "We are the Youth Brigade of the Heaven and Earth Association in charge." I think the odds are pretty good. Well, I would have said the odds were pretty good anyway, because, well, I mean, this is a video game, and video games tend to involve a lot of combat. Major blessing, bless party, just hang out. And there's several reasons for that, I think. Obviously, combat is meaningful to people. It's a lot more meaningful than something abstract like Go, or Match 3 doesn't have a lot of intrinsic meaning to people. But there's some other reasons, I think. Like computers, they push bits around. They push ones and zeros around. Fundamentally, what computers do is store state and manipulate state. And if you want to think about the simplest possible state of an object, it's whether or not it exists. So, you know, if you want to then elaborate in the simplest possible way on that, you could have a number which indicates where an object is between existing and not existing. And that's hit points. They're easy to implement. They're very common. They're not very realistic. I mean, stuff in real life doesn't have hit points. The way stuff gets damaged in real life, whether it's materials or humans or whatever, it's very complex. You could spend a lifetime studying the failure of a single type of material, or the ways people get injured in fights, or just from too much exercise. It's very complex. But, you know, hit points are standard. They've been used in so many games that everybody knows them at this point. So it's very easy to do that with a computer. Compared to something like conversations, where you have to model the mental state of somebody you're having a conversation with, that's incredibly complicated. Well, I mean, there are things more complicated than that. Making small talk is a lot easier to simulate with a computer than some other things that humans do. So, it's a grisly room for testing initiates. There's a pool of clear fluid, a narrow ramp over it. There's bare bones at the bottom. Chamber of the pool of acid to walk over. Let's walk over. Well, no, fight the monk. Fight the monk. Get the gold. Okay. Walk over the acid. Somebody slips and falls in. It was only water. Well, that makes a lot more sense. These harsh training methods. Oh, Spartan sleeping quarters, empty chest. Okay. Harsh training methods don't really necessarily make people stronger. If you're trying to stay in shape, what's really, really important is just getting enough sleep, and also making sure you eat enough protein. And give your body the resources it needs to actually improve, to actually, grow muscles or whatever. And you should really try and get enough sleep anyway. I think people in modern society should sleep more. This is just my personal opinion, but like, if food isn't a problem, shelter isn't a problem, clothes aren't a problem, Why is everybody stressing themselves out all the time? All the time. It's this constant battle. Everybody doing stuff all day. I don't know. People should just try and get enough sleep. It's good for you, you know? And green tea. Green tea is good for you. Have some green tea. So the small courtyard contains a single tall tree. There's a sign at the base of it. Chamber of the practicing jumping 20 feet up backwards into a tree kung fu. Man, you know, I said their training wasn't actually that impressive compared to the Empire Dervishes, but maybe I should take that back. Clear your mind of all thoughts, focus, and leap. Sure. We must not have the high level of specialized training it takes. Okay. Oh, monk? Hello, monk. Do we have to fight? I guess so, but whatever. Yeah, this is obviously a satire of kung fu movies or martial arts movies in general, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of kung fu movies. What is this? Chamber of the Throwing of Anvils. Are they actual steel anvils? Are they just made of like foam or wood? I guess they wouldn't have styrofoam here. That would be weird. A stairway up. Let's explore the whole place first. Sleeping quarters. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Throwing anvils. Yeah, it's a shame about all this training and talent that's just going to waste fighting us, because, you know, they don't really have much chance. Oh, firewalking practice? Is there treasure? Nope. Oh, more monks. Hello, monks. Yeah. Oh, what was I talking about at the beginning? Right. Hit points are very simple. Whether or not something exists is very fundamental and simple to implement. And what makes something go from existing to not existing? Well, generally killing it, right? But you could go the other direction. You could, you know, make a game about creating things. You look into the pots. It's a multicolored mush. Everything's just been boiled down. Well, okay. Chamber of hitting each other on head with clubs. Well, that's really not good for you. You know, if you look at longtime boxers, they can't think as well as they used to. Chamber of throwing rocks. Room of surprises. Giant spider. Okay. Oh, a basilisk. Well, it's dead. An ice pudding? Ice slime? It's dead. Are these unlimited? No, just one. Okay, statues of fallen heroes of the monastery. Carved to reflect the wounds suffered by them when they died. Well, that's a bit gruesome. Oh, another monk. Hello, monk. We are not buffed up, but we're still doing okay. We're collecting a lot of gold here. Look, we're already back up to 15,000 some gold. We sold stuff and went all the way down to 10,000, if you remember. We should buff up here, probably. Sorry about my voice. I'm having a white Russian here, and it kind of coats your throat a little bit. I think you're supposed to use Kahlua for those, but I prefer a straight coffee liqueur. Kahlua has too much vanilla and stuff for me. That's just my personal opinion, though. If you like Kahlua, then have some Kahlua. Although it is a little bit more expensive than some of the other coffee liqueurs. Well, bash door, unlock with a mage. It's a study. Detailed educational books on a variety of martial arts styles and skills. Stretching exercises. I wonder if we gained anything. We gained 1 dexterity on everybody. That's awesome. What book is this? Weaponry of the Realm. Okay. Bash the door. Unlock. Just some stuff we can sell. Yeah. These days, rather than 2D RPGs, you tend to see more first-person shooters, third-person shooters. And there's a reason for that, too. Looking around in 3D space is a very powerful concept. Right? If you're just exploring, you still look around. And then you might as well allow players to have some kind of effect on the thing they're looking at. And damage is the most obvious one. Because, hit points are such a basic idea. Well, let's go up to the next floor, I guess. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be damage that you do to the thing you're looking at. It could be something else, like portal. You look at a thing, you create a portal. It could be, moving the object. Could be all kinds of things. Oh, is that a basilisk? We do not like basilisks. Let's cast a kill spell. Kill. 103 damage. Pretty effective. Maybe these gauntlets are good. Wands, sure. Go up. More monks. Should probably cast a major blessing. Major blessing. Yeah, bless party too. Sure. Continue with the hitting of things. Yeah, it doesn't have to be damage that you do to the object you're looking at, but it's a very useful idea in games to affect the object that you're looking at while you navigate a 3D space. Well, there's other examples. If you're talking to another character in a game, you probably look at them to select them, right? You look at them, they're selected, and you talk to them. There's... What? The monk was carrying a flail and a rapier. Why? Why? I don't know. That's weird, though. That's pretty weird. You know what? Major blessing. You... just fireball. No. Firestorm. Oh, can't see target. Okay. Fireball it is then. Yeah, so Portal is an example. That was very popular. There's no combat per se in Portal. You do get attacked by turrets, but you don't do damage to things. You just navigate this 3D space. Oh, it's a basilisk. Well, we do have D-Stone if we need it. And actually, what we could do is just summon something to take it out, or at least distract it. There. That should do it. Basilisk is dead. Excellent. Is there anything over here? Just save. Nothing here. More monks. Hello, monks. There are, I mean, it's sort of a limited number of things you can do that really make sense in games to objects you're looking at. Obviously you could theoretically affect things in any way, but your interface is limited. Your interface is limited to a keyboard, mouse, controller, etc. You can't do a very good sculpting simulator, like clay sculpting. That would be very difficult. You can make Minecraft, but it's just not the same, is it? Well, we're actually taking quite a bit of damage, so let's heal up here. I use an energy potion, sure. Cast another major blessing. Sure. More stuff. We're up to 16-some thousand gold. What are we taking damage from? Was it from stepping onto that square? Let's try it. No, it was not. Was it just random? Let's heal up. Okay. And dead end. More monks. Hello, monks. Major blessing. Continue hitting the monks. They really are quite tough. Another dead end, though. Man, there's a lot of monks in here. What do they all eat? Do they grow all their food? People in Gebra didn't seem to actually grow that much food, right? They were doing other stuff? I don't know. I mean, if you spend all your time training... Well, monks actually spend a lot of time doing things like cleaning, growing food, preparing food, all these different things that they need to do just to live out in a monastery. Okay, major blessing. Slow group. Bless party. Hit stuff. You know what? Let's break out the big guns. Yep. The kill spells. Try and get some more characters out here. You can see that assassination skill really being effective here. Sorry about the background noise, by the way. Well, what can I say? Even more monks. They just keep coming. Yeah, if you think about the number of humans killed in a lot of PC games, it's just enormous. It's a Gorgon. Let's do a Scry monster. It's rare. Add it to our collection. Okay. And you can major haste everyone. And you can just bless party. Oh, we should cast hyperactivity. There. Everyone is now immune to sleep for a while. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh, you're not a fighter. You're a mage, silly. Now why are the monks hanging out with Gorgons? That's weird. Whatever though. Wonder if that's the exit. Even more gold. Library. Hall of Duels. Thousands of scrolls filled with obscure histories, bizarre rantings, and doodles? Huh? Well, maybe there's something good. If we didn't know to look for it, we never would have found it. A small scrap of vellum with a recipe calls for mandrake root and ember flowers, which are processed in an elaborate way. Potion supposedly fills the drinker with great wisdom. Well, the game said it was a real recipe, so I'll just assume it is. Can we see our recipes? We don't have any alchemy skill. But, okay. Just remember that ember flowers, mandrake. And it so happens that we have a little bit of mandrake. You know, 20-some thousand gold worth. Hall of Duels. You know what? Let's heal up. Or just revive. Sig. Sig. Can now get blessed, I guess. Bless Sig. Haste Sig. Only one champion may enter. Yes. Go get him, Sig. Ring, sure. Other stuff, no thanks. Bash the door. Excuse me. Can we get on with the dueling here, please? I would like to proceed with the dueling. Do I have to take all of this junk? Oh, we reached the pad and kneel on it. Okay. 3 puffs of smoke. They stand, chant feisty slap of pain, and charge. Well, I thought this was supposed to be a duel. Whatever. You need to drop some junk here. What can you drop? Gauntlets, I guess? There. Was that it? Is that it? Oh, now this is unlocked. Gold, 2,500 gold. We find treasure plus a surprise. Oh, a basilisk. Uh, uh, could we get back in if we got stoned there? Gauntlets. Well, let's pick up the treasure that's notable treasure instead of this stuff. There. Now how do we get out of here? Secret passage, secret passage, secret... Oh, okay. Disclaimer. With the exception of the phrases feisty slap of pain and Taekwon leap, all martial arts terms, concepts were taken from actual Hong Kong kung fu movies. Or the TV series Kung Fu. Friends don't let friends watch kung fu movies. They'll make your brain hurt. Yeah, if you actually tried to, like, learn how to fight from kung fu movies, probably wouldn't be that effective. But that is part of the appeal of them. It feels like you might be learning something, right? You're probably not, but it feels like you could be. Watching people fight and maybe learn something about how to fight is something that, it appeals to people fundamentally, I guess. Okay, we take some damage and we take damage again. Let's heal up. Heal up, heal up, heal up. Oh, more monks. I guess they noticed the stuff we were doing. Bless party. Okay. Proceed with the hitting. Yeah, jumping 20 feet straight up into a tree. That is something that a lot of wushu movies have. The Chinese ones. Jumping between branches of trees. Well, it's a little bit silly. Don't fireball me, bro. Let's check out this park, though. Okay. We should heal up some more. Just light heal all again. Can we get into the park? Is this an entrance? Is there an entrance? Is this an entrance? Empty chest. Is that an entrance up top? Excuse me. And here's the flail and rapier used by a single monk somehow. Let's try not to think about that too much, eh? Okay. Even more gold. Even more monks. Yeah, they really are pretty tough. They managed to damage our fighter. I don't think there's an entrance to this central park. Maybe there is, I don't know. Well, let's just heal up even more. I feel like most of the damage in this game we've taken is just from special encounters that damage the whole party. Spear throwing room. We can take some javelins, I guess. Who can carry stuff? Not that we need the money, but whatever. Unlock the door. Book of Learning, titled Mighty Screw Kung Fu. When the strings can't show, a flying tutorial. Okay. Being master of the kung fu of holding of breath. Mighty Screw Kung Fu. Yeah. Hello, monk. Yep. Little known fact, when in Kung Fu movies, they're really committed to the aesthetics. They have the people actually learn how to fly instead of using ropes. Yeah. Little known fact. So, we have our recipe. Alchemy poison. That's just like help. Can we see our alchemy anywhere without actually doing it? Whatever. But yeah, that's interesting. Knowledge brew. Gives you skill points. Oh, more monks. They're feeling downright suicidal. Well, if they're feeling suicidal, I guess they can, I guess attacking us is exactly the right way to go about being suicidal. You know what? Let's cast a wall of blades. Have I actually used this spell? I'm not sure if I have. It's pretty effective. You can see it does damage when you cast it, and then it does damage at the end of the turn. And you know what? Let's get on with the flame striking. Oh, out of energy? Whatever, just hit stuff. And you can do flame strikes too. Whatever. Just as long as you're hitting something, that's fine. And our mages, I think, should cast Firestorm. Lots of Firestorm. Firestorm everything. You too. Firestorm. Out of spell points, whatever. I think our fighters can handle the rest. They seem to be pretty effective. Oh, there's a monk back here. Get him. Our mage finishes him off. Well, he does have a magic knife. Yep. Just walk into the wall of blades. What do we care? And, oh, is that the last of them? No. I think that was the last of them. Well, get all the gold. A breastplate. A great helm. Let's see if somebody can carry that. Too heavy. Not you, not you. Maybe Zetha. Too heavy. Anybody who can carry that. Do we need to drop something? I would like to pick it up. It might be good. What are you carrying that's so heavy? Maybe you can give that to Alan. Pick it up. Okay. And we're done. Okay. Well, that's about enough for one episode. We have acquired the recipe for Knowledge Brew and cleared out the Monastery of Madness. So Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.